hitchhiking from Haines over to Whitehorse. That's my alarm. It's like, who the hell is calling me in the middle of the fucking woods? 7:15, Alaska time. Now me and Chewy hunkered down in this little cabin called the Green Shack up at the Haines Pass. It just got cold and just decided not to keep going for the night and hunker down here. There's a couple of people, pretty cool. Yeah. And so here I am, about to head out to Whitehorse, hopefully on the Skagway. The ferry, God bless it, broke down, and so hitchhiking is now again my only option. Could fly, but pay an arm and a leg to fly on a little 5-minute flight. So not gonna do that. So I'll just keep going, hitchhiking to Skagway, the Slim Pickens way. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, now I finally made it to Skagway. Got a couple of days until I go to work, about a week until I start work. And oh, it's beautiful here. The weather's fine. There's no snow up in the mountains. I mean, of course, in the mountain peaks there's going to be snow, but this was a bad winter from what I hear for snow. A lot of the snow machiners and skiers complaining there's not enough snow. Halton, I don't want snow here. Fuck it. But I met a guy last year named Dane who built a cabin. Well, what he had said was a cabin in the woods, and he was living there, and he switched jobs and started working where I was working, and that's how I met him. So he wanted a place closer to the work, so he moved out with me at my old campsite down by the river, Fort Pickens, founded by Dave Rolfe and Teak Daniels, and they developed it, and it was a nice little place for the summer last year. But this year, Dane is not coming back, and I am working in town further. So I came looking for his cabin, and looks like I got a little sweet spot for the summer. Nice little roof. Now it's not really a cabin, but I think with a little bit of elbow grease and some nails, I might be able to get it completely walled, sheathed, windproof. It looks pretty waterproof right now. And maybe put in a wood burning stove. There's Chewy down there. Chewy's stoked to be home. But this is the view from inside the cabin. Got my pack there. Nice little rock with enough room. It's not really mosquito proof, that's the big thing. So I'm gonna pitch my tent inside. And yeah, it should be a fun summer. I'm pretty stoked. So here's the door to my place. Walk out. I'm going to do the tarps on the sides and give it a little bit of windproof. It's not going to hold in much heat, but when I get the wood burning stove in there, it will be plenty hot in there. It's a real small, tight area. There's plenty of room for the heat to escape, but I'm still going to put in a pipe so the air and smoke rather can get out. But pretty simple framing. I got my tent set up outside, kind of one wall right there where I get in my tent, so my sleeping area is kind of out of the tent or out of the cabin. I got more room in here, but it's about a 5-minute approach up the hill from the bottom of the trail. So roughly about 7 minutes I can get to my car or my bike and get in town. There's a view of town here. Can't really see it through the trees, but town is just in the bottom of this hill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of carabiners on trees, and I'm going to rappel down so that for some reason I don't feel like walking down the trail. I can just rappel down, and then getting to the camp, you gotta hike. But at least in the morning when I'm tired and I don't feel like moving too much, I can just clip on my harness, clip into the rope, and rappel down to work. It's gonna be pretty fun rappelling every morning. Looks like about 200 meters, probably 2 wraps all the way down to the ground. So it will be fun. A long day of kicking ass on building, fix something in place, and check it out. Got a door built. You can see the window right there. On my tent. I was sleeping in that until I got this a little more weatherproof. So I got, there's my window. Got my A-frame roof. Some leaves and stuff on top. And then here's my door. So check it out. Just opens up. There's Chewy. And then there's the door. And I close it with a little latch on the nail. See? On the nail. And then twist the nail. And it's nice and set. Got my table over here. My pots and pans. A little oil burning stove, some books. My oven, little cutting board. And my bed over there. Little bed that I built with some plywood and shit I found in the woods. My window outside. There's the only real opening. It's exposed still, but I kind of like it. We'll see how it holds up to the rain. And that there. This is where I'm going to put the wood burning stove. I'll put the wood burning stove right here, kind of up and out of the way. We got these huge rocks here that are kind of in my way. Can't really move them, they're pretty big. Tip of the iceberg, so to say, but oh, alright, Chewy. Come on. So there it is. That's where I'm going to put the wood burning stove. I should keep this place nice and toasty. Yeah, it's be a little waste stuff. The next step is to take and put plastic sheeting layer by layer about 2 feet wide, and then stuff it full of moss all the way up on all these walls, and that'll make it really, really nice and airtight. Well, that's it for the cabin for now, and just maybe some more shelves. So it's a random day. I've been in Skagway now about a week, a little over a week now, and it's nice. I'm here at my cabin. I got everything set up. Got my windows in. Got a door. My stove. The only thing I need to really set up is the roof is a little rough. Over here, looks like it's about to collapse, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to put all these leaves and moss and stuff on the roof, and then I'm going to cover it again with a brown or a green tarp like I got on the walls here. That way you won't be able to see it from the sky. It's kind of a dead giveaway with this light roof when you come to come on the trail. It's kind of easy to see it from a little bit of a distance, so I'm going to set it up so it's a little more camouflage and less chance someone will come see and steal my shit. So yeah, I'm liking the setup this year instead of out on the creek. It's a lot more homey. Wish I had water. If I had like a little waterfall or stream going through here, it would be perfect. I'm gonna get my wood burning stove in here tomorrow or tonight later, and hopefully I'll have some warmth in here before too long. This feels a lot like home. If anyone has been to the California redwoods, they probably are the only people that have seen better trees than this here. This is some of the biggest and coolest looking trees I've seen. And as soon as you get it down past, or up, I'm sorry, past, I guess, the moisture of, and the wind as well, the steepness of the mountains, you kind of get these flat areas up here, and it's just beautiful. It's me and Chewy out here, training old Chewy how to be a hunting dog. See how this works out. We got a 22, and I'm gonna get some grouse, or some snowshoe hare. There's a few things that are in season right now, and maybe I'll get something. Sustainability, it's what it's all about. Oh, I mean, look at that tree. It just cracked and goes up. Huh. This one here is even bigger. So it's dark now, and coming back down the mountain, empty-handed. Didn't see, hear any sort of game. I think I really need to get way up to the snow lines, and that's where I'll find the ptarmigan. Ptarmigan are still white. I'm gonna still up at the pass. So I'll probably have to take and organize some sort of overnight trip up to Lower Lake, Upper Lake, and maybe hopefully get a pretty good catch. It's very tiring coming up and down this mountain. Nothing. So I was starting my summer. Doing the zip line, cruising around and machines, talking on the radio, messing with the tourists. There's a bridge over there, zip line. So our longest zip line here coming up, 750 feet, pure adrenaline. It's not really work, but I'm getting paid.
Alright, this is Chewy, the amazing ziplining dog.
Okay. Ready?
Totally secure.
Yay!
Wagging her tail, she loved it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome!
Chewy, how was your first time ziplining? Did you like it? Did you like it?
Let's do our next one.
Look at that tail wagging.
So I just got done pretty much losing it. I was working on this chair, that's what's left of it, all day long, and I was about to put in the last nail right there. You can see